So, given your extensive background in museum security, the biggest question is what made the Louvre so vulnerable that thieves could steal crown jewels in a matter of minutes in broad daylight?
Well, you know what? I guess a dirty little secret to security is that every place is vulnerable. There's no 100% security for any facility of any sort, never mind museums. So if criminals are committed to finding a weakness or weak point, sometimes they can successfully utilize it to steal from you. And unfortunately, in this case, they did it successfully with a real audacious heist.
So, how crucial are the first few days of this investigation, and what are the main challenges facing investigators?
Well, the first few days are absolutely crucial. I mean, they're everything. The first 48 hours sounds like a cliche, but it's true. You can't overstate how important it is that the authorities get on the right track and have everything lined up to have an organized, logical investigation into the theft. Right now, I'm sure that detectives are talking to informants, having them work the streets. I'm sure everybody in Paris, all the criminal underworld, is abuzz about who might have done this. I'm sure that the investigators are planning to interview, if they haven't already, interview all the employees of the Louvre, and of course, looking into all the forensic evidence that may have been left behind.
And speaking of that forensic evidence, talk to us about what was left behind and what might be the most useful for investigators.
Well, the thieves left behind some of their tools, apparently, in the gallery in their haste to get out of the museum, as well as, of course, it's been widely reported that they left a crown behind that they intended to take. But I think probably the most significant thing was the vehicle. And it has been reported that the thieves had attempted to set the vehicle ablaze, but one of the, or a number of the security staff at the museum were able to stop them. That tells me that the thieves felt there may be some incriminating information inside the car, whether it's where the car was from or the vehicle was from. Could there be some forensic information? Could there be documents left behind? I don't know, but since they wanted to set it on fire, that tells you that they wanted to destroy something. So hopefully the police can exploit that.
Yeah. And is it likely, Anthony, that the Louvre or the French government will offer a reward for information? And in your experience, what kind of incentive might actually compel someone to turn in those responsible?
But that is a great question. I think that they're considering a reward right now. They have to be at least discussing whether they should. The Louvre is a government museum, so it's likely self-insured. That means that they would have to cover this loss. I think that unless an arrest is made really soon, that it would be a smart idea, in my estimation, to offer a substantial award, something that will make the thieves sit up and pay attention. I think it's likely that right now they're waiting to see what the museum or the government might do before they try to monetize the things that they stole.
And just finally, there has been plenty of criticism about staffing and security at the Louvre, even from as early as this year. Based on your experience, what immediate steps should the museum take to strengthen their security and prevent future heists?
Well, I think they have to do an entire review. I think I did note that earlier in the summer, in real time, I was paying attention to the complaints that some of the employees had about it being overcrowded. That leads to a real vulnerability as well. And I know that the Louvre is working on renovations and changes to the facility, but clearly they're going to have to speed that up now to win back the confidence of the public, whether they're at fault or not. And it's hard to say. They have to take steps so that people this is a taxpayer-funded museum, that the people of France feel confident in their crown jewel, the world's crown jewel of museums, the Louvre.
Yeah, the most visited museum in the world. Anthony Amore, we'll leave it there for now, but appreciate your analysis and perspective. Thanks so much.
My pleasure.
Well, still ahead, an escalating diplomatic feud, what the leaders of the US and Colombia are saying, and what's behind the rise intentions.